My monthly Wrestle Crate has arrived, so it's time to unbox and review the Wrestle Crate for the month of March 2026. Let's get into it. What's up guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to the Wrestle Crate review for the month of March 2026, as I said in the intro. And before you start, I know we are over 2 weeks into April. It's not my fault, alright? Wrestle Crate normally deliver before the end of the month that it's for, which you will see in my upload schedule from those, albeit sometimes I'm a little bit erratic, but for the most part I try and get them out before the end of the month that they come out in. However, this month mine chose not to arrive, so I emailed them and they said yeah, it's showing as not arrived at your local like shipping post this. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, it hadn't arrived with them, so they emailed the people and got it sorted out for me. So thank you to Jack, I think it was, a Wrestle Crate. It might not be, but yeah. You might have seen a lot of this stuff already because it's been out for like 2 weeks now. But yeah, I'm a big fan of the Wrestle Crate. I think there's some really cool stuff in here. There's a t-shirt in here, which I'm just going to pop to the side for now. As the first thing we have is a pair of socks. Now, you do put a size in for your t-shirt, you know, like kid size, small, medium, large, extra large, so on and so forth for your t-shirt, but you don't for anything else. So I guess it's one size. I don't know if, you know, they make a kid's size of socks for the ones that put down kids t-shirts, but they're a pretty normal, quite long pair of socks. But yeah, as you can see, there's a red pair of HBK socks. Don't know what they say on it. Obviously, you got the zebra print, love heart, broken hearts for Heartbreak Kid, and then they say drop kick socks. You got more broken hearts there. You got a cowboy hat there. You got, yeah, it's basically the same designs over and over again on the red background with the black toes, cuffs. I don't know, and heels. But yeah, pretty cool. I've got a couple of hats from the Wrestle Crate. I've got a pair of socks now. I've got loads of t-shirts. But yeah, I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, next up is our Wrestle Crate pin of the month, Cream of the Crop. Obviously, this is a famous quote from the Macho Man about, you know, the cream always rises to the top, the cream of the crop, stuff like that. But yeah, pretty cool, I guess. It's not the most wrestling version, you know, wrestling specific crate item pin, but I guess it's kind of cool. I do have pin boards to stick these all on, which I probably will at some point, but I don't have it to hand right now. Here we have the first annual Bruiser Brody Cup. Wrestling legends and current stars come together to honor the late great Bruiser Brody in this unforgettable event. Little typo there, but anyway, just scan and watch. So for any of you who want to watch this event, you can scan it because I'm a nice guy like that. I don't know when this was, but you can see you can see Abdullah the Butcher there. His name is leaving me behind right now. It's not Stan Hansen, is it? Is that Stan? I can't remember. Tommy Dreamer's there. You got Abyss over there. There's probably some guys along the bottom here that I should know, but none of them are jumping out at me. So next up, we get into the two main autographs of this month, which are the Dudley boys. Here they are. Obviously, two of the most famous tag team wrestlers, one of the most famous tag teams of all time, and recently, I don't know if I've showed this on the channel. Well, I haven't on the proper channel outside of shorts, but I put a shelf up above my arena and I've started putting up some of my Wrestle Crate autographs. So there's a Matt Hardy. I need to get the matching Jeff Hardy to add to that. But yeah, as you can see, there's Matt Hardy up there. There's MJF. There's Edge. That's Adam Copeland, Sting, and HBK. There's also Roman Reigns and John Cena. If you want to add your wrestling figure to the shelf, then you need to go and find the short and just comment who you want. Or comment one under this video. Who should I add to the wrestling figure shelf? And I will do that. So yeah. But these two could go on there, albeit I think I might sell these. I'm not the hugest fan of the Dudley boys. I don't mind Devon. I'm not a huge fan of Bubba Ray Dudley, to be honest, based on some stuff that he said. But they are a really cool tag team. But I feel like I don't need tons of them, you know, like that's only a very small amount of the autographs that I've had from Wrestle Crate over the last like year and a half or so. So yeah, a lot of them I'm not putting up there. I don't know how many I really need, but you know, there's a few others that I could put up there, my Dom Mysterio one and stuff like that. So I don't need a ton of them, to be honest. So I might get rid at some point of some of them. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you're interested in any of them, and I will let you know. They might be for sale on my Vinted down in the description below. Here we have an autograph of, I do not know who this is, because generally in the Wrestle Crate you get the headline autograph, you know, the well-known former or current WWE star / AEW star, you know, someone that's been in the top promotions, has like a Hall of Fame-esque career, and yeah, they'll be the headliner. And then you get a lesser known, generally an indie star in the other one. So yeah, we will find out who that is in a minute when we look at the March item guide. But for now, we're just going to zoom out. Sorry for the shit quality. I've taken my lights down because I've been reorganizing stuff. I could have opened this bag a bit better, seeing as I might sell this shirt. But I guess it doesn't matter. I can throw it back in there if it really comes to it. And the shirt for this month seems to be Macho Man. Bit of a Macho Man theme. It is... What is it? It just says Madness, because obviously they can't say Macho Madness, because I think that's trademarked, but you got that in the pink and the yellow, and then you got the pink and the yellow and the black checkerboard look with all the different sunglass designs, which are actually quite cool. It's quite a cool t-shirt. You can wear this normally and you wouldn't look mad, which is a problem with a lot of wrestling merch, to be honest, especially like licensed wrestling merch. A lot of it looks pretty stupid and you look like a bit of a weirdo wearing it in public. You know, certain wrestlers fall victim. Yeah, that's a term, right? Fall victim to that more than others do. You know, some Cody Rhodes shirts look a bit mad. Who else? I can't actually think of any others off the top of my head. But yeah, there's tons of wrestlers that their merch maybe isn't the most appealing. But yeah. Next month, we get Rey Mysterio in the Wrestle Crate, which is awesome. Rey Mysterio is one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, because of course he is. He's Rey Mysterio, and he will probably be going up there somewhere. So yeah, really excited to get that. And then in the item guide, the March 2026 item guide, as you can see, we get the Bubba Ray Dudley autograph, the Devon Dudley, it just says Devon Dudley exclusive autograph, the Macho Madness sunglasses t-shirt, Kenny Williams autograph. So this autograph, this is Kenny Williams. So shout out to Kenny Williams. If he's watching this, he probably isn't, but yeah, it's Kenny Williams. The Heartbreaker Dropkick socks. We got the Cream of the Crop pin badge and the inaugural Bruiser Brody Cup watch along thing. So yeah, there's a little key here telling you what happens. So for the higher tier of the Wrestle Crate, which is £24, which is what I've just unboxed, you get all of this stuff every month. In the Wrestle Crate Lite, you get less because it's only £14 a month, but you do get the shirt, the autograph, and the Bruiser Brody Cup watch along QR code thing. Some months you might get the more exclusive autograph, but these tend to sell out because they have less of them. So the people who buy the higher tier of the Wrestle Crate get priority for that. So if you want a specific autograph or whatever it is, then you need to be getting the higher tier. And then you have the Wrestle Crate exclusive items, which is basically all of it except for the Bruiser Brody Cup thing, because obviously it's not their property. But yeah, that is everything in the Wrestle Crate this month. So we get the Kenny Williams autograph. We, of course, get the Bubba Ray and the Devon autographs, which are pretty cool. The Bruiser Brody Cup scan and watch thing is really cool. The cream of the crop, as I said, I've got loads of these pins. I will probably add them all to my pin board at some point, which maybe I'll do a video on. I don't know, or it'll be in like a room tour or something. We got the Dropkick socks, the HBK Dropkick socks, which are pretty cool. And then, of course, the main event for most people is the t-shirt, which is actually quite a cool one. They're not really my colours, pink and yellow, to be honest. I don't know what I would wear that with. It's quite a summery t-shirt, though, as we get into the warmer months of the year. So, yeah. That's about it from me for this month. Come back next month. Well, it's actually this month because my next Wrestle Crate should be coming in 2 weeks, maybe. Because it took them so long to deliver this one. But that's not on them. They fixed that problem very quickly. So thank you to Wrestle Crate. They are a pretty great company, as far as I know. And yeah, always been really easy to deal with and all that good stuff. You get your first crate for free as well. Or you get a second crate free when you buy the first one. But yeah, really, really cool company. Do some cool stuff. Really exclusive items, nice autographs and stuff like that. T-shirts, what have you. So if you're thinking about getting it, I hope this video has been useful to you. If you want a bit more of an insight into it, then I will have left my Wrestle Crate review playlist up in the top corner at some point. And I will probably be leaving it somewhere here at the end of the video, which is now. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please do leave a like on the video. Comment down below your thoughts or anything you would like to buy from me, and I'll try and assist you. Or any video suggestions you might have. Other than that, subscribe to the channel, turn your post notifications on, and hype the video as well, if that works. But yeah, that's all from me for today. As I've said many times now, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time, hopefully. Goodbye, everybody.